Hi, I am Fernando Pedrero Ríos. This is my final project of English, and I am in the class 05L, and my teacher's name is Ignacio Campero. I'm going to talk about the rules of etiquette in Portugal. Portugal is the oldest nation in Europe, and it is opening to sea lead it to discoveries. Its cultural heritage has been marked by influence from Africa, America, and Asia, by the people who lived here before its founded, and by friendly and willing character of the Portuguese. In this video I'm going to review and talk about how Portugal is a country with very strange and unusual rules of etiquette, and what distinguishes it from other countries, as well as what you should do and what do not when you visit this beautiful country and its most emblematic sites. In Portugal there are different cities and places where everything is different, so we have to see what it's like to be there, and their customs and most famous etiquette rules. The truth is very interesting because that we can know what each from does, how Portuguese lives and their normal life. The Portuguese are also about appearance and respect, being well dressed, and in occasion it's seen as a sign of respect, especially among their old generation. Depending on your relationship with the person, the marriage can last for several years, and some widows in rural areas mourn for the rest of their lives. As Portugal is a rather conservative and reserved nation, exuberant behavior from tourists can be seen as rude. Greetings should be formal and respectful, and official titles such as Mr. and Mrs. should always be used, unless you have been specifically invented to use the names. Being late to a meeting is considered rude, so always try to be on time, whether it is for a business opportunity or if you are invited to a restaurant or dinner of a friend in his home. If you are invited to a meet at someone's home, it is customary to bring a small but thoughtful gift, such as chocolate or flowers. In many countries, a clean plate at the end of the meal is a sign that you have enjoyed the meal, but in Portugal it is considered good manners to leave some food on the plate after you have finished. As a general rule, the Portuguese not socialize after working during the week and entertain themselves only on weekends. While Portuguese can be late to the meetings, it would be considered rude. If you are kept waiting for a business meeting, it is important not to be annoyed. Any business meeting is likely to have a good degree of conversation that is unrelated to the meeting. This is a way for your Portuguese colleagues to get know you, and you should not try to rush the meeting or get frustrated because your careful planned program is being ignored. If you expect business decisions that were made during a meeting to be followed through, you will most likely be disappointed, as decisions are usually made outside or formal meetings. The Portuguese respect cultural values and relive their family as the main complement of a happy life. Most of the people in the country start to get married around the age of 18 and have few children. The family structure traditionally includes numerous close and distant relatives. Grandparents, grandmothers, aunts, and uncles. In general, the Portuguese consider the family as the center of their universe, respecting and honoring each other. In Portugal, if the salt and pepper are not placed on the table and you ask for them, it is considered an offense to the chef's culinary skills. Usually around 10% of tip is left. In conclusion, the rules of etiquette in Portugal and customs in Portugal are very interesting and very different from those of this part of the world in which we live, and well, I learned a lot about this topic, and it is very good that other countries have their own rules and how they live, because this way the diversity in the world is more marked and at a certain point is framed everyone has their own rules and traditions and they must be respected.